The Bushy Park Racing Circuit was a hive of activity as the Barbados Karting Association kicked off round 4 of their championship season. Going into round 3, Zach Mayers would be determined to retain his championship points lead this weekend, albeit there being much opposition from cousin Jacob Mayers and fellow competitor Aiden Bruce, and even more so with Oliver Judd taking the step up from the 60cc cadet class. We spoke briefly with Zach after qualifying to get a sense of how he was handling this pressure.
Because if I lose this one, then I'm not going to be first overall. Because right now I'm first overall and for my class. In qualifying, at the start of the race, at the start of qualifying, it was not the best. But then on the last 2 laps is when I did the fastest laps. I'm just going to try to keep what I'm doing now and put it into the next race.
Added to the mix would be the more experienced drivers in the 125cc lights category, which is indeed the fastest category of the BKA Championship. This round, the group would see the return of Callum Maloney after being absent from last month's round. As if Callum's return wasn't enough pressure for the group, fellow competitors would have to also contend with lone female driver Kaylee Catwell, who going into round 3 would be the second in the championship, equaling points with Oliver Judd.
Honestly, it's actually been pretty good. The competition's been great. Loving having a little tit for tat there on every now and again. It's been good. It's been good. So far, only 3 seasons, like you said, only 3 rounds into the season. So far, so good.
From 125cc drivers to Zane Maloney, you have to start somewhere. And to kick off the race recaps, let's have a quick look at the Easykart Cadets category, which would have 2 entries this round, those being Jordan Hinkson and Shamir Eversley. Honing the skills of every karting ace, both Hinkson and Eversley, though not battling closely, would improve on their times and driving lines throughout the day, with Hinkson ending the day with first and Eversley second in class. For the 100cc Easykart Juniors, it would be a mix of results throughout the entire day. 2 race wins would go to Zach, and the other to cousin Jacob Mayers, with P2 having a different driver each race, showing that despite the size of a group, the level of competition was at its highest. Despite the persistence of both Oliver and Aiden, the 2 would find it difficult to split Zach and Jacob for most of the day, with a resulting conclusion with Zach finishing the day first in group, his cousin Jacob second, and Oliver third.
So I did win overall because he got a 4th place in the first race, so I won 1 and I came second in 2. I feel like if there was 1 more lap in that last race, I could have got him, because so we were like about this length, and then after the 1 lap I was ready behind him, and I almost passed him coming down the straight, but I just didn't quite get there.
Pretty 125s?
Yeah, I think next year, at the start of next year, I'm probably going to be in the 125s, so that's going to be a lot more action.
You going to improve anything?
I'm going to try to improve. There is a lot of pressure going into the next one, because now I'm still ahead in the championship, but Jacob, my cousin, has closed the gap now, so.
All attention was placed on the eagerly anticipated 125cc Easykart lights and masters races throughout the day, and now it was time to see who would come out on top. Though there were lots of battles throughout the field in each race, other than Callum Maloney, the one driver who seemed to take advantage from making it out the pack early was razor stout. Clean driving and keeping out of trouble would see Callum Maloney taking a clean sweep of wins in each of the races and gaining much needed points since missing round 3 of the championship.
Today was just about getting as many points as possible to stay in contention for the championship, and to be honest, I just focused on my lap times, trying to stay consistent.
Well, that's it. Do hope you enjoyed our coverage of round 3 of the BKA Championship. Please like and subscribe.